I have been a government official for nearly 3 decades. For confidentiality, I will stay anonymous. I've witnessed the inner workings of government finance and the dark secrets that lurk beneath the surface. With every episode, I will aim to expose and shed light on the sins of London and our world. What I'm about to reveal should not be taken lightly. Every day, I walk the halls of government buildings where decisions are made that affect millions. To the public, these places symbolize stability and order. But behind closed doors, the reality is far more sinister. One of the most shocking truths is the staggering amount of debt our government holds. As of 2024, the UK government owes approximately £2.7 trillion. This debt is not just a number, it's a noose tightening around the neck of our economy. The interest on this debt is a silent killer. In 2024 alone, the government is projected to pay around £60 billion in interest. To put that in perspective, that's more than the entire budget for our national defence. Meanwhile, public services are cut and infrastructure crumbles. Where does this money come from? Much of it is borrowed from banks and international investors. The banks, in turn, are lending out money that belongs to ordinary citizens. They do this under the practice of fractional reserve banking, where they keep only a fraction of deposits in reserve. How much is that fraction, you might ask? 3% to be exact. So, as an example, for every £100 deposited, up to £97 is lent out and £3 is kept in reserve. The truth is, your money basically doesn't exist as you imagine it. It's somewhere else, producing money for someone else. Our entire financial system is a house of cards. The banks lend to the government spends beyond its means, and the cycle of debt continues to spiral out of control. We operate on the edge, balancing national budgets with smoke and mirrors. Publicly, we assure citizens that everything is under control. Privately, we know that one major crisis could bring the entire system crashing down. The 2008 financial crisis was a wake-up call, but the lessons were quickly forgotten. The most disturbing part? The people in power, the ones making these decisions, are fully aware of the risks. Yet, they continue to gamble with the nation's future, prioritizing short-term gains over long-term stability. We live in a world where financial deceit is the norm, and transparency is a myth. For my safety, I can't reveal my identity, but I hope this confession sheds light on the dark realities of government finance. The next time you hear about budget cuts or rising debt, remember, it's all part of a delicate and dangerously flawed game.